Little Miss Basic lived in a basic McMansion with her basic mommy, Mrs. Milf, her basic daddy, Dr. Midlife Crisis, and her basic hypoallergenic, non-shedding labradoodle, Beyonce. One day, she got dumped by her boyfriend, Mr. Douchebag. She was so super depressed, she literally beat herself up over it. Then she cried all night long into her big Coach purse. Worst day ever.
Welcome to the Pew. Back to this is the first time here. Welcome to the Pew. We're never gone. We're here, then, there, always, and forever. The Pew. Yeah. See how happy Ernie is to be locked in, to be pigeonholed into the Pew category.
I've had a lot of candy tonight.
That stinky old Pew category. Well, what kind of candy?
I'm candy drunk.
Are you? What is it? The kind of candy that I'm not supposed to be eating?
It's no, it was just basically fun-size candy.
Well, funny you say, because I have been eating so many crybaby tears that my mouth. Well, I don't have one thing. Thank God. Oh, you know what? Patrick took them from me in the car when we got out because my mouth is so full of sores from the crybaby.
Miss Overshare, everybody.
From the crybaby tears.
I still have the medicine.
Yeah, it's just awful. So, I can't talk. So, what are we talking about?
We're talking about scruff etiquette and how you shouldn't tell your scruff mates about your mouth sores.
Oh, I never tell them that.
Well, what do you
It
tell
might
them?
make them afraid to let me come.
How do you explain that then?
What?
The mouth sores.
Well, why would they know?
Well, they might see them.
They don't.
They don't.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't want to let strangers get that close to me.
Well, don't. I mean, they have to.
Wait a minute. What is that? The peanut gallery William is saying?
Lies!
Lies of an
And how would she know?
Esteban told me.
Oh.
Well, what is scruff etiquette? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not on scruff.
Yeah. Scruff etiquette. Well, scruff etiquette is sort of self-explanatory. It's the way you behave and the rituals and the back and forth of texting on scruff.
But somehow you've taken it to an extreme,
I've taken
or
it to
so
an
our
extreme.
friends have criticized you for doing so.
Well, nobody ever used the word criticize until you just did.
But what was Fenton doing then?
He was critiquing, he was commenting, he was giving me his 2 cents.
Why did you read them to him?
I was having, what was that, Caroline?
Did you read them to him?
No, I didn't read them to him. I was having breakfast with Fenton last week, as I want to. Breakfast with my high-powered VIP breakfast.
So you're having breakfast with somebody and you're on scruff at the same time.
I got a scruff notification during breakfast, and I was responding to him, and I was saying that I was having breakfast, and that I would, because he said, "Can I give you a blowjob?" And I said, "Well, I'm having breakfast, and then I have a plane to catch, and it takes about half an hour to get to the airport, and I blah blah blah." And Fenton was saying, "Why? Who is that? Who was that?" And I said, "I don't know." And he said, "Well, why are you just telling them all that information?" And I said, "Because I was explaining why I couldn't get a blowjob right now." And he said, "Well, why do you have to explain to somebody, on scruff, why you can't? You just say no, or you ignore them." But that's exactly the reason I don't. People expect you to, when you don't want to have sex with or whatever, they expect you to just ignore them or whatever. I mean, how do you respond? How do you react?
Well, my feeling about what you've just said is precisely what Little Miss Overshare is all about. So you're Little Miss Overshare.
So did I overshare to Fenton or to the scruff person?
You overshare on scruff.
Yes, I overshare.
Bad.
Yeah. But I do it because I would feel guilty if I didn't do it.
All
All right. Well, no need to feel guilty on scruff. Isn't that what it's all about? Guilt-free sex.
That's
no strings attached. No strings attached.
No strings attached. That's what it's supposed
No
to be.
No twinks attached.
That's but that's what it's supposed to be. But I.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the Pew.
Welcome back to the Pew, where we were talking about Humble Brag, Mr. Humble Brag. It's a new humble brag. No, I'm humble, you're brag. Humble brag.
Oh, okay. You're the humble one?
I'm the humble one. And I will let everyone know it.
In case you all didn't know.
In case you didn't know how humble I am, I'm here to tell you how humble I am. Woo! And Ernie, what a braggart. What a braggart that Ernie is. Always bragging about things. Right. Not me, I'm humble.
What shall we brag about now?
What shall you brag about now? Well, brag about your anxieties. How about you brag about your anxieties?
Yes, we're going to talk about our anxieties. You know, actually, I'm a very anxiety-free person.
Ernie is a almost like a scarily like alien-like a anxiety-free person.
No, because I've always thought that I should practice that Zen Buddhist principle of serenity and not letting anything upset me and just letting whatever happens just pass through like a blade of
like
grass.
Like a colonic?
No, like a blade of grass in the wind. The wind
Like
just knocks you
diarrhea?
over, and then you just come right back up and you don't get upset about anything.
I like diarrhea, that's a better analogy.
But that wasn't the case in the past, though.
No.
And we're going to talk about a few anxieties.
Yeah. Ernie used to be back in, I don't know the connection, but back when he was doing a lot of speed and cocaine, Ernie was a very anxious person. I don't really understand why that was, but
Yeah, that's true. Back in my cohort days, I was a really paranoid, anxious person. So here is a cartoon where the character is asking, did I lock my door? What if I didn't lock my door? What if somebody comes into my apartment and steals all my stuff? Should I go back home to check if the door is locked? Now, that used to happen to me, but it wasn't doors, it was like drugs. Did I hide my drugs? Are my drugs well hidden? Where did I hide my drugs? Should I go check to see if my drugs are hidden because somebody might have touched them? And of course, when I checked, I'd have to do more.
well, my anxiety was just the opposite. My anxiety was, where did Ernie hide the drugs? When is he going to come home? Is he going to come home? Is he going to catch me looking for his drugs? Is he coming up the elevator right now? How long will it take him to get from the elevator to the door? Those are my anxieties. So we have matching, not matching, but what is it? Complementary anxieties. Yeah.
Well, luckily we've grown over the years.
Yes, we sure have. And now I know exactly how long it takes them to get to the elevator.
And now I know that there's no drugs in my house.
Oh yeah, no drugs in his house. Yeah.
So I don't have to, or at least no drugs that belong to me in my house.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know about the other drugs that are in my house. Hidden.
Yeah, no drugs that belong to Ernie. Okay, so what's your other anxiety?
Well, your other anxiety is who's calling on the phone.
Oh yeah, well, yes, I do. Yes, I do have that anxiety, and but it's not. It's the kind of anxiety where you see a number and you don't know whether you don't. It's a number not attached to a name, and I don't answer phone calls that say unknown caller. So, but then when I don't hang it up, I'm anxious. Saying, who was that? Was it my? Is my mother sick? Did I miss a job that I could have? Somebody could have hired me or something. But I don't answer the phone because it's invariably bad news.
All right, so we're moving on to Bitches Want to Know now.
Oh. You don't have any anxiety over phone?
No. Now that Bitches Want to Know is back, I'm not anxious.
Oh, this is a passive aggressive. This is one of Ernie's many passive aggressive attempts at wresting control over something. Since we have to do Bitches Want to Know, even though he doesn't want to, he will say, well, then I'm just not going to give I'm not going to give my 2 cents on the anxiety thing. We'll just go do Bitches Want to Know because that's what you want to do. All right, so let's do Bitches Want to Know.
Well, Danielle Pierce, who is actually here.
Oh yes, Danielle. And this is actually a coincidence. We did not know that she was coming.
Well, she wants to know that when you're in the street and people recognize you, what kind of responses have you been getting? Do you get a lot of support from people on social media? You get a lot of support on people from social media, but what about on the street? Are people hostile or mean to you?
The only person that's been hostile and mean to me so far has been Ernie. But the general public has been surprisingly warm. On camera, of course, Ernie's very smiling and hugging and friendly. And the minute the camera goes off, oh boy, watch out. But actually, I've been really surprised. I've not had any to my face meanness. There's been situations like Mark Shamu and whatever his name is, but nothing to my face. So I guess that's what we know.
So it's been all good, all love.
I mean,
from all directions.
In my face, to my face. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of great people, lots of good friends stabbing me in the back, but nothing. Yes, exactly. And now I'm going to give the DJ a warning since he never has a record ready. I'm going to give him a warning that we're about to say goodbye. So thank you. Bye.